So here's what you're going to need to do. First, you need to become the host and invite that special somebody to your party. After, find a dungeon that you want to farm and then clear out all the mobs and collect all that beautiful loot. Once you are finished with that dungeon, before exiting the dungeon, leave the party by right-clicking your name and clicking Leave Party. This will automatically teleport you outside the beginning of the dungeon, and now you won't be in a party anymore. So what you need to do is invite your friend again, and once they join, you can enter the dungeon together again, and it will have instantly reset for you. Now, one more tip. When you're farming the dungeon, you're going to end up filling up your stash pretty quick. If you max out your backpack with all sorts of juicy loot while in a party, what you should do to make things easy is teleport out of the dungeon without leaving your party, open a teleport back to the city, sell, salvage, or whatever you find useful to do with your gear, and then take the same portal from that teleport back to the start of the dungeon, and either the dungeon will be reset just because of how long you took, or you can leave the party while you're right there and re-invite your friend again. By doing this, you don't have to run all the way back from town, all the way back to the dungeon. Just makes things a lot easier and simpler. So this works for sellers and dungeons, and when it comes to world events that you're looking to farm, this is how you go about doing that. Now, this process could take longer depending on what world event you want to farm. The further away the world event is from a settlement teleporter, the longer it's going to take you. So I highly suggest you just find a world event spawn that is very close by one of the cities or settlements where there is a teleporter. So from the beginning, you would first run from the city to the world event, complete the event, and then when you are finished, you want to run back to the city. At the very edge of the city, once you enter, like right at the edge, once you enter it, you'll see that your character puts their weapons away. This basically renders you entering the city. So once your character puts the weapon away, click T or whatever button to quickly teleport to the city's teleport, which is not going to be far from you, but just kind of like resets everything. So once you do that, you're going to run from that teleporter back to the event, and it will automatically be respawned. It shouldn't really be far away. There's some that are really close by the cities, which is just like 30-second run. But remember, the further away the event is, the longer it's gonna take. Keep that in mind. This is a fantastic way to farm Obols to try and roll some legendary gear. And now keep in mind, if you're doing any type of farming, whether it be dungeons, sellers, world events, or anything for levels and experience, I highly suggest going up to World Tier 2 because that will grant you extra experience. But if you're looking for drops such as legendaries and rares, it doesn't really matter if you're in Tier 2. So Tier 1 would probably be the best because the drop chances are the same until you unlock world tiers higher than Tier 2. Then you would want to use those if you wish. But that's it, guys. I hope this helps you guys who fancy doing the things quick and productive and try to really maximize the time you put into this game. Please hit that like button if I helped you in any way. It would really help me out. Take care, everyone.